welcome to another reaction video. Today we are going to look at the unbelievably ridiculous animals that actually exist. As usual, I've not watched this video, so you're watching this with me. I'm sure I'm going to scream a couple of times, so bear with me. And yeah, I just hope I don't see anything that would cause me to throw the laptop away, but bear with me. So we are diving in. I'm actually shivering a bit, so we are starting.
A giant cricket that
Are you kidding me?
No. That sounds more like something from a children's cartoon than something that Mother Nature could actually
produce. A grasshopper actually eats carrots.
That's
big enough to eat carrots.
What the giant Weta is. A ridiculous.
I'm sure they eat this guy.
That can eat
he looks juicy.
Vegetables. Found in New Zealand,
Sorry,
they're often
vegans.
considered to be among the biggest.
But he looks meaty.
In 2011, a park ranger named Mark Moffat found what might be the
if I see this insect, I'll die.
On this
that is it.
No,
look at the frog. The frog looks like it has pubic hair under the armpits.
Frog is also known as the
That's crazy.
Or the Wolverine frog. Like many of the world's most fascinating creatures,
I like frogs, and it's even hairy on top.
Primarily Central Africa, to be a bit more specific. These things probably have one of the coolest and most bizarre defense mechanisms ever. When threatened, hairy frogs actually break their own bones and extend them through their
Wolverine
own
frogs because they break their bones.
Now, how badass is that? According to newscientist.com, they pull up this amazing feat by contracting a muscle.
People actually eat the hairy frog. Are you kidding me?
Muscle, the bones break off and jut out through the toe pads.
My dad would say he must always eat anything once there's meat.
Up as a snack or hors d'oeuvre.
Yes.
They aren't even technically ants. They're actually a member of the wasp family. And by that, I mean the winged creatures that have a painful sting. Not the rich family down the street who drive a Lexus and hang out at the country club.
There's an ant that looks like a panda.
Ants are some feisty SOBs that can inflict a super painful sting.
They said their sting. I won't even get close to this thing. He talk less of it stinking me.
Other creatures that are infinitely bigger than they are. In fact, they've even garnered a pretty morbid nickname, the cow killer. Their scientific name is Vampiroteuthis infernalis, which basically translates to vampire squid from hell. That may or may not be a true
I think I'm content to seeing my regular goats in.
The name vampire squid probably conjures up images of an evil squid terrorizing lost ships at sea and wreaking havoc on anything in its way. However, despite their fearsome appearance, the vampire squid is a fairly docile sea creature as they feed mostly on drifting particles called marine snow.
Weird.
Vampire squids pose little to no threat to other fish or marine life. That's sort of a letdown given their name, if I'm being totally honest here. Seriously, something that's a cross between a bat and a fish? Well, not truly a cross, it's just its name. Their cousin is the
I've actually seen this fish before. It looks like it has lipstick.
And as both of their names suggest, their
when I saw it, it looked so funny. It's like
big red lips.
A sassy miss.
Living in the Galapagos Islands and off the coast of Peru, red-lip batfish are surprisingly bad at swimming, which definitely seems like a pretty important skill for creatures living underwater.
If I see it, I'm sure I'll laugh at it to get annoyed.
They're able to move around by essentially walking on their pectoral fins, which have adapted to allow them to walk around.
This is actually a weird looking fish.
So about those bright red
Anyone who eats
lips,
this fish, they are
look like they're wearing makeup, so it makes sense their lips most likely serves to make them even more distinguishable during mating
have
season.
some red looking
pretty much just that
fish with makeup on. Why would I eat
that? It also has a special body part that extends outward called an elysium on the top of its head, which it uses as a way to lure prey near them. Even though these guys look really strange,
that's what they always say.
Dangerous,
they're harmless until they bite someone.
What the hell is this thing anyway? Is it a gremlin? Jabba the Hutt's annoying sidekick? The eye is a small nocturnal mammal that lives only on the island of Madagascar.
The eyes are like this, so I'm sure.
Although they may look like a rodent strung out on meth, it's actually a primate, believe it or not.
A rodent strung out on meth?
Chimps and apes.
This narrative is crazy.
Subsisting on an omnivorous diet, eyes roam the trees of rainforest, rarely coming down to the ground.
They're related to the lemur.
Although they look bizarre and probably frighten little kids, their distinctive anatomy helps them survive in the Madagascar canopy. Their opposable toes let them dangle from trees, while their abnormally large ears and long middle finger help them hunt down food. They use a method called echolocation to help them catch. When you first see this bird, you probably think, whoa, that looks like a bird. Oh. But it's really just the royal flycatcher. The most common of these birds would be the Amazonian royal flycatcher. Not surprisingly, they're found in the Amazon forest, usually living in northern Bolivia,
wow, these
Peru,
birds are
Venezuela,
beautiful.
Ecuador, Brazil, and Colombia.
Wow.
And of course, their favorite meal is flies. What they'll do is post up in a tree and dart out when they see flying insects. Measuring just about 6.5 inches long, these little guys use their size and quick speed.
Nature is just interesting.
And they're pretty crafty too.
And
they build really large nests on branches that hang out over water, making it hard for predators to hunt them down. Formerly known as plumage, these feathers are on full display during mating season. Apparently, these feathers really help to
hair was emitting some.
While it may look like a peaceful butterfly from Avatar, the pipevine swallowtail caterpillar is found in North Africa and Central America. These caterpillars evolve into amazing butterflies. Generally speaking, the life cycle of a caterpillar evolving into a butterfly is a miracle of nature in and of itself. But these guys are especially amazing. Measuring anywhere between 2 to 4 inches, they sport an incredible blue skin.
They look like weird-looking cucumber with different colors.
Here's what's pretty crazy, though. According to the gotscience.org, as caterpillars,
actually, it's like when they turn into butterflies. Yeah, butterflies are beautiful. But then for a hideous-looking thing like this, I'm sure it better be a very beautiful butterfly. Because I'll be pissed. It will grow into an ugly duckling. Grow into your looks, caterpillar. Grow into your looks.
Caterpillars, they shoot out this distasteful toxic liquid that scares them off. Meet the world's heaviest bug. It's appropriately named the Goliath.
There's a beetle called
Goliath. In the rainforest of Central Africa.
Where's the David beetle? We need to see this.
1.5 ounces, which is almost a quarter of a pound.
And it's the heaviest beetle around.
Combine that with their length of around 4 inches, and you have one of the largest insects in the world.
If I see this in my house, I'm leaving the house. In fact, I'm homeless that day.
Well, they may look kind of freaky. They actually play an important role in the ecosystem.
Yeah,
often referred to as nature's janitors.
Very important role in the ecosystem. As much as we don't like creepy, crawly things.
Think about it this way.
Some people don't mind though.
The next time you're trekking through an African rainforest and don't see or smell a bunch of animal poop, you can thank a Goliath beetle. Broadly speaking, scale worms can describe any member of a family of scaled worms. They all have their own distinct look.
There's a worm. The worm is number one.
But then there's the Eulogisca scale worm, which aren't really.
It's beautiful and ugly. Can a creature be like that?
Worm looks like something straight out of Nightmare.
Yes, it looks like watching Jeepers Creepers.
Space alien in part radioactive creature. Good thing this giant scale worm inhabits Antarctica, far away from any of us. When this guy wants something to munch on, the entire front of their throat rolls out of its mouth.
Okay, so I'm done. I can't watch this whole wormy, beautiful, ugly, wormy thingy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching me squirm through this video. Production, thank you very much for letting me losing my appetite for lunch. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me to watch another great reaction video. These animals are, wonderfully made, and every single one of them is important. Looks are deceptive though. So yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get more reaction videos with me, and don't forget to comment about these insects and animals that got me screaming in my seat. So let me know about other animals, other strange animals that exist, and I will feature them in my next video. Thank you.